What's up, y'all? It's your girl Jay, and first things first, I want to give a huge shout out and thank you to everyone who has supported my store. Oh my god, I'm so grateful and thankful. It's been so crazy, the amount of sales that are coming in. A lot of the products like literally sold out, y'all. I'm gonna have to go get more products and stuff soon, so get in tune with that restock. Still check out the page, check out the store, but thank you so much. Oh my god, I feel so loved and supported right now. All the follows that have been happening on my Instagrams, like, yo, y'all are lit. And I'm gonna DM every single one of you guys back. Just give me a little bit of time because it's a little bit hectic right now, but I just wanted to come on here to a off-the-cuff video, kind of just channeling information and just kind of responding to a lot of the comments that I saw on the video that I posted recently. I talked about alien stuff, and I also talked about the obviously December 21st and the Saturn Jupiter conjunction. The Saturn Jupiter conjunction, and you know, just world predictions for 2021, all that. But you know, the energy is potent right now. The energy is very potent. Last night, as soon as 12 o'clock hit, around like, you know, 3 a.m. and you know, my love was like, you know, putting his hands on my body, and literally like his hands started shaking. He was giving me a massage, and his hands were like shaking the whole time. And I was like, yo, he's not scrawny, you know what I'm saying? So he has muscles. I'm like, yo, why are you shaking? He's like, I don't know. And then like we stood up, and he put his hands on my thighs, or he put his hands on my leg or my knees and stuff of that nature, and like they started shaking again, and he took them away. And literally when he took them away, it stopped shaking. Like, and when he put them back, they started shaking crazy again. The energy, yo, people's energy is raising right now. My energy is high, it's hectic. I literally feel it in my body. Like, it's very much so activated energy. Now, here's the thing. I know a lot of you guys are gonna hear this and you're gonna be like, oh my god, when 2021 hit and December 21st, 2020 hit, I did not feel anything. I didn't experience anything. Did you do the work? Have you been doing the work? Have you been healing? Have you been doing the shadow work? Have you been going within? Today is the start of the winter solstice, a time where we're really meant and asked by the universe to go within, to stay in a place of silence, to be in a meditative state, to go deep within ourselves, because within the darkness, the dark is where we find ourselves. In the dark, we find our light. A lot of people think finding the light is how you find your truth and your positivity in life, but a lot of the times you need to go through the dark first to understand where your light is actually being seen and where it's sourced from. The darkness came way before the light, but you know, that's a whole another video. But at the end of the day, we have times like the winter solstice, a time where things get cold, a times where things kind of become more steadier, so that we can understand more and learn about ourselves. So I want to challenge you to learn more about your life. And I told you guys, it's not going to always be such a movie scene process where we wake up one day and we all got powers and stuff of that nature. No. It's going to be gradual to a certain level, even though it is air energy and we're going to see things moving faster. It's still going to take time to see those manifestations. And if you haven't been practicing, if you haven't been healing, you haven't been researching, you haven't been studying, you haven't been growing, you haven't been progressing, you haven't been reading the books, you haven't been channeling the knowledge, it's not going to happen right away. But if you have been doing the work, you're going to notice a subtle increase of energy. Conjunctions are really known for starting things. It's kind of like the starting point. Boom. That's what started everything. It's not like everything is going to be different in one day. It's like from this day forward, nothing is going to be the same, and you're going to slowly start seeing things change in society. Like the famous conjunction this year was the Saturn-Pluto conjunction. And what did you see? Saturn, restrictions and all that type of stuff, and negative stuff sometimes. But then also you see Pluto, which is death and rebirth. We saw a lot of people die. We saw a lot of chaos. Okay, we obviously had a lot of sickness and illness, which is Saturn, and all types of stuff. But that happened literally at the beginning of the year, which kind of showed you, okay, so 2020 was going to be a year that was going to be a little crazy. A lot of things were going to be purged out. A lot of people are going to be pushed to their boiling point so that they can really transform, because that's what Pluto wants you to do. So with this conjunction, this is really kind of starting the period of a whole era for the next 200 years. So if we saw all the changes happening spread throughout the year from that one conjunction, imagine what this one is going to do and how long it's going to take to really see all the results. Even though it still is going to be moving a little faster. But that's what I mean. Y'all got to be patient, and y'all got to be down for this energy. Okay, this energy, Uranus energy, Aquarian energy, is not about, oh yeah, you know, tomorrow it's gonna happen. No, Aquarius energy is expect the unexpected. Uranus energy is literally lightning bolt energy. You don't know when the lightning is going to strike. You don't know where it's going to strike. You don't know when it's going to strike. Uranus energy does not like being clocked. It's a rebellious energy. The rebel does not like following the rules. So if you think you're about to like pinpoint this energy and pinpoint your own growth, no. Because the universe and God gonna be like, listen, boo, nah. You gonna grow when you need to grow. And you're gonna get that enlightenment when you need to get hit with that enlightenment. And that's kind of what this energy is about. It's about random breakthroughs. So expect the unexpected. And that's what I said in that last video when I was talking about the aliens. And I was also talking about, obviously, the world predictions. You need to be able to go with the flow and roll with the punches. You need to start being prepared. If you want to see certain changes in your life, you want your powers, you want more connection to yourself, do the research. I'm going to make a story time about how I first learned how to firebend and stuff of that nature, but I had done the work. I learned how to firebend right after I started doing deep healing work on myself, did deep shadow work, and then after I kind of got out that phase, literally right after, I accidentally started firebending. I didn't even know I could do it. So like I said, once you kind of get rid of all the gunk in your system, naturally you're able to do a bunch of stuff. Because all the stuff that you want to do, you don't have to grab it outside of yourself. It's already within you. Right now is the time to go within, okay? The solstice energy is about going within, healing, and really being kind of inquisitive and just reflective about your life right now. What was 2020 all about for you? What did you learn? What do you not want to take with you to 2021? And what do you want to take with you? And who do you want to be? And focus that right now. And like I said, start getting prepared for unexpected changes. You want to be ready for anything, but if you want something particular, what are you wanting to be ready for? If you want that new job, you better start getting prepared now. Like, it's kind of like the energy of, if you want a new job, what clothes are you going to wear for that new job? Start buying them now. Be prepared now. Get the insurance now. Okay, get the lawyer now. Get everything. Just do your best to prepare for it, even though it's going to be unexpected changes. But just do your best. Start kind of getting in alignment with what you're kind of looking for in order to see your life progress in any kind of way. But like I said, it's lit. Be patient, but also go with the flow and be flexible. These times are going to call for flexibility. So you don't want to be too rigid and too stiff. You don't want to have too much fear. You want to release the fear, let go, and allow yourself to be fluid, because that is going to be the best way to maneuver through this energy correctly. And like I said, be yourself. Do whatever you want to do. Whatever you feel like you should be doing and you feel like it's right, you feel like it's going to be good, you feel like this art is going to be excellent, even if it's like so crazy, just do it anyway. Like, just express yourself for who you really are from that true, authentic place. Lastly, for all my people who are suffering from, insomnia, jitters, anxiety, fear, regret, doubt, that is an awesome sign that you are about to hit a breakthrough. If you are experiencing any negative emotions or any negative bodily signs, it means you right now are purging. You're in a purging process. You're letting go and getting rid of stuff so that you can move it out the way, so that you can kind of invite the changes that you seek first. But first, you got to let everything go. So it's a great sign that you're kind of hitting that place where you're like, I don't feel good right now. It is this. It's good. It's a sign that stuff is actually changing. So be positive about it and see that it's actually helping you at the end of the day. And if you're having negative bodily experiences, like I said, this is going to be a time where we are going to move out of Earth energy. So therefore, while we're all up in the clouds having all this high vibe, you want to be grounding yourself, going outside in nature, eating heavier healthy foods like yams and potatoes and stuff of that nature, going outside, walking outside barefoot, good for fear. Also crystals that are black and grounding and heavy, like black tourmaline is my favorite grounding crystal. It's on my crystal shop. I love black tourmaline. It's such a protective stone. Okay, obsidian, onyx, petrified wood, red jasper, all these grounding crystals. You want to have some grounding crystals, putting them on your root, getting in tune with your root chakra, okay? Wearing the color red more, meditating with the color red energy, hitting kind of the area where your private part is located. Okay, you want to meditate and visualize seeing red energy in that area growing and being in balance, because that's your root chakra, and that is the center of fear. It sounds all crazy, but it's really helpful if you really get in tune with your energies and your chakra system. It is going to change your life. But that's what I'm trying to say, y'all. It's gonna be all good. We just have to go through the little transition phase, and like I said, you're going to blossom very soon. We're gonna all blossom at different times. For you right now, it could be right now, today, you're gonna get your breakthrough. Now somebody else, it could be in 2 months, somebody else can be by the end of the year, 2 years from now, 30 years. It all depends on where you are in life currently and what you've been doing to grow. All right, but all I know is this Saturn Jupiter conjunction just blessed my entire life today. Like, I feel in alignment. Things have just been flowing, and I'm so grateful, because you know, Saturn Jupiter is about karma, okay? And karma is not necessarily always a bad thing. Everybody sees karma as bad, like karma's a bitch. Nah, not necessarily. If you've been doing good stuff, you're gonna get good stuff back. If you've been doing neutral stuff, you're going to get a neutral thing back. If you've been doing negative stuff, you're probably going to see more negative influences throughout the year. But just pay attention to kind of the signs and energy that you see, and pay attention to where Aquarius is in your chart, okay? Because that is going to tell you a lot about where you're going to see these changes in 2021 and onward, okay? Where you're going to really be influential, where the changes are happening, where you need to be more fluid in life, whatever house Aquarius is ruling in your chart. And it's very simple to see that, by the way. Like, you know what I'm saying? If I pull up a random chart right here, let's pull up a random chart. So if you look at Gary V's chart, all you have to do is see where the sign Aquarius is, and the sign Aquarius is right here, and the sign Aquarius is right over his 5th house. I don't know if you can see, but it's literally right. The Aquarius symbol is chilling right over his 5th house. So that means he is going to be having this conjunction in his 5th house. So I wouldn't be surprised if we see something change in regards to his career, his creative projects, children, his self-expression, his talents. Okay, speculative business, taking a risk. Maybe he's going to take some type of risk and it's going to play out in some type of way. But, you know, we're going to see something like that. And that's kind of how you can get an indicator of where you're growing, where you're changing, where things could randomly happen, where you can see some unexpected stuff, where you can see some karmic rewards or, you know, consequences. It kind of just all depends on where you're at. And also kind of looking at where the planet Uranus is in your chart, and just where air energy and fixed sign energy is too. And I remember I also saw a lot of people saying, I don't think I'm going to do well. I'm scared. I don't think everything's going to do well. Just remember, your energy is kind of like a genie. It's kind of like whatever you're kind of asking or affirming to your inner genie, you know, it's going to just be like, your wish is my command. So you need to pay attention to what you're commanding to the world and to the universe, because you need to understand you are that powerful. So if you're scared of these changes, and you're scared that you're not going to be able to do well, and you are literally affirming and saying that you're not going to do well, your wish is my command. The universe is just going to kind of reflect that energy back towards you. So I know a lot of people kind of get into the mindset of, but you know, every time I try to do something, it doesn't work. So therefore, you know, I can't just start saying to myself that I can, because that's not true. It's because you believe that to be true. I'm like that too, y'all. I'm a fixed sign. I'm fixed all up and down. Taurus moon. Okay, Leo sun. Very fixed. But thing is, the only way that you start releasing that change is when you take a moment to get out of your limitations. And Aquarius energy, Uranus energy is about breaking free and liberation. So you have the opportunity to break free from your limitations, but it's up to you and your choices and your decisions. Because your brain, your subconscious is saying your wish is my command. Be very mindful of what you are commanding, because you are that mother-sucking powerful, period. This is my quick update I wanted to give y'all real quick. Make sure you go within, do what you gotta do. It's gonna be lit. Holla at your girl. Okay, comment down below 555, because that's what this energy is all about. Keep on following me on Instagram and shop in my store. I appreciate you so much. And I'll hit you up. And I love all you guys, and stay blessed, stay abundant, all 2020 and beyond, baby. 2021, let's get it. We're good. Peace out.